Hey my friends, welcome to this Vinyasa flow for all levels. Today we'll go through a practice just for waking up the body and creating a good overall stretch. If you have any props that you like to use, you can grab them now. You might want to grab a couple of blocks. We shouldn't need a strap today. If you don't have blocks but you'd like some support, you can grab some cushions or pillows and just fold them over in half. Just anything to support the body. Okay, cool. So we'll start today in a down dog position. So our feet want to be hip width apart. Now hands want to be shoulder width apart. The gaze is between the ankles or the knees. Allow a slight bend in your knees here. Allowing your sitting bones to point towards the sky. Nice straight back. Tucking your armpits in towards each other, just to lift up out of the shoulders a little bit, so we're not completely collapsing. As you bend your knees, taking your knees to the ground, you look forward, arching the spine, shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, tucking your chin and pressing back to down dog. Inhale, dropping your knees to the floor, looking forward. And exhale, tucking your chin, pressing back to down dog. Two more like this. Inhale, rolling over your toes, dropping your knees to the floor, looking forward. Allow your heart to come forward. And exhale, tucking your chin, pressing back to down dog. Last one here. Inhale, forward. Feel that openness in your heart. And exhale, pressing back to down dog. Now inhale, bend your knees, look forward. As you step to the front of your mat, halfway lift, flat back, look forward. Your hands can be on your shins or your thighs. And exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, rise to standing. Bring your heart, hands to your heart, to heavens. And exhale, hands to heart, Samastiti. Take your feet hip width apart if they're not already. And we'll inhale, take our arms up. And now grab your left wrist with your right finger and thumb, your index finger. And inhale where you are, create length. And exhale, just tilt to your right, taking your hips to your left. A nice stretch in your left side body here. And inhale, coming back to center. Switching wrists, grabbing your right wrist with your left finger and index finger and thumb even. And exhale, side stretch to your left, hips go to the right. And inhale, coming back to center. As you exhale, release your hands by your side, interlacing your hands behind your back, bringing your palms to touch if you can. And we'll inhale, open our heart, looking up. And exhale, bend our knees, allowing your chest to rest on your thighs. Keep your knees as bent as you need here, there's no right or wrong. And try to keep the palms of your hands together if you can. And then just slowly allow them to come over your head naturally, without trying to force. And if you're feeling open in your hamstrings today, you can start to straighten your legs. But only go as far as it is comfortable for you. I'm not trying to push anything today or go too far. Just focus on the breath and the body. And just really take your attention internal. And try to close down your eyes in any postures you can today. Just pratyahara in Sanskrit. Withdrawal of the senses. You're going to inhale, release your hands, sweep the floor, bend your knees for Utkatasana, chair pose. Tuck your tailbone in if you can. Shoulders away from your ears, just keep breathing here. And exhale, forward fold, allow your hands to get to the floor, your hips to the sky. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back, look forward. And exhale, plant your palms, step back to down dog. Now inhale, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Toes point down to the ground, keep your hips square. And exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Drop your left knee to the ground, looking forward. Open your heart. And exhale, planting your palms, pressing back to down dog. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Toes point down, hips square. And exhale, bring your foot between your hands, dropping your right knee to the ground. Opening your heart, look forward. And exhale, pressing your palms back to down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Now exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Try to keep your shoulders square if you can. And inhale, straighten your leg, three-legged dog. And exhale, place your foot between your hands. Really get supported here in the ground. Driving your right heel into the ground, pressing your left foot away. Using your core as you inhale for high lunge. Shoulders away from your ears. Tucking your tailbone in if you can, engaging your core. And keep trying to press your left heel away if it's comfortable. Your right knee should be over your right ankle. And shoulders away from your ears. From here we're going to inhale and exhale, turn for warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So your left toes point to the long side of your mat. Try not to allow your right knee to collapse in here. And try to take the weight into the outside of your left foot, engaging your left quadricep. Driving your right heel into the ground. Drawing your shoulders towards each other. Looking over your right hand. Going to inhale, turn our right palm up. As we reverse warrior. And then exhale, taking our our right forearm on top of our right thigh. And our left arm to the sky as we look up. Allow your shoulders to drop down from your ears if they're crunching up. Strong legs and strong core here. Keeping your legs where they are, nice and strong. Going to inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Framing your foot, stepping back to down dog. Inhale, drop your knees to the floor, looking forward. And exhale, chin and chest to the floor. As you inhale, glide forward. Take your feet as wide as the mat and your hands even wider. We're going to inhale, slowly roll up, looking forward. And exhale, slowly rolling back down. Inhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, looking forward. And exhale, rolling back down. Last one here, inhale, coming up. And exhale, rolling back down. Bringing your hands back underneath your shoulders. Your feet hip width apart. And what we'll do here is we'll come onto our toes, pressing our heels away so that engages our quadriceps, so our knees should be lifted off the ground. Tuck our elbows in, looking down at the ground, using our core here and all our leg muscles and arms. We're going to exhale, press up in one long line and back to down dog. You inhale, take your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, bend your knee. Open your hip, try to keep your shoulders square. Inhale, three-legged dog, straight leg. And exhale, planting that left foot between your hands as you're looking forward. Again, find some stability here from the ground up, driving your left heel into the ground, pressing your right heel away. Using your core here, strong legs, coming up for high lunge. Tucking in your tailbone, engaging your core. Left knee should be over left ankle. Driving your right heel away. Shoulders away from your ears. Keep breathing. Inhale where you are. And exhale, turn to warrior two. So your right toes point to the long side of your mat. Your left toes to the front of your mat. Trying to allow your left knee to collapse in here, try to keep it parallel. Drawing your shoulder blades together. Taking the weight into the outside of your right foot. Engaging your right quadricep. Driving your left heel into the ground. Strong foundations here. And inhale, turn your left palm up for reverse warrior. And exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm overhead. Looking up to your right hand if it's comfortable, or keep your neck at neutral. Keep your legs nice and strong here. Your core nice and strong. And keeping your legs where they are, going to inhale for reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill your hands to the ground, stepping back to down dog. Inhale, drop your knees to the ground, look forward. Exhale, chin and chest to the ground. And inhale, glide forward, taking your feet as wide as the mat again, and your hands wider. I'm going to inhale, roll up. And this time we're going to exhale, drop our right shoulder to the ground, looking to our left. Inhale, coming back to centre. And exhale, taking our left shoulder to the ground, looking over our right. Inhale, coming back to centre. Exhale, dropping our right shoulder down, looking to our left. Inhale, back to centre. And exhale, left shoulder down. Last one on each side here, inhale. And exhale. Try to close down your eyes if you can. Practice harder, withdrawal of the senses. Inhale up and exhale back down. Allow your attention to go inward. Connect with yourself. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, rolling back down now in the centre. Placing your hands under your shoulders again. Bring your feet back in, hip width apart. Tucking our toes. Lifting our knees off the ground, engaging our legs, engaging our core. Elbows tuck in here. One long line. As you exhale, press up to plank and back to down dog. And we'll just have a few breaths here in down dog. Find some stillness. And your drishti, which is your focused gaze, should be between the ankles or the knees, or you're welcome to close down your eyes. Allow yourself to go inward. I'm going to inhale, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, bringing it forward for pigeon. Right knee to right wrist, right ankle to left wrist. And tucking your left toes. And if you need some support here, you can place a block or two or cushion underneath your right buttocks or your right thigh, just to bring the ground closer to you for some more support. And taking your hands wide, inhale here, and exhale, rolling down. Inhale, rolling back up. And exhale, rolling down. Close down your eyes if it's comfortable. Inhale, rolling back up. And exhale, rolling down. And just stay here for a moment. You can take your hands out in front if it's comfortable. Just go as far down as it is comfortable for you. You can rest your head on a block or cushions. Just do what's right for you in this moment. Just try to bring your right hip back and your left hip forward. Try to square them hips off. And you may notice more of a stretch in your right glute and the outside of your right thigh. And inhale, slowly make your way back up wherever you are, removing any props out of the way. And coming over onto your right hip here, keeping your left leg long, toes point to the sky. And bring the sole of your right foot into your left inner thigh. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up. And exhale, allow our left forearm to come on the inside of our left leg and our right arm above our head. Just keep breathing here, close down your eyes if it's comfortable. And try to drive your arm into your left leg here. And open your chest. And if it's comfortable for you, you can look under your right armpit or just keep your head as neutral. Inhale, coming back up, bringing your hands to the ground, tucking your left toes, making your way back to down dog. Just have a little pedal here of the legs, getting some blood flowing back in that right leg. You're going to inhale, take your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog, and exhale, coming forward for pigeon, so left knee to left wrist, left ankle to right wrist, and tucking your right toes, and getting comfortable. Again, one side might be different to the other, just set up however you feel like you need setting up today. Bring the ground closer to you if you wish. Taking our hands wide, you inhale, heart forward, and exhale, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, rolling back up. And exhale, rolling down. Closing down your eyes if you wish. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, back down. And just find a place here that's comfortable for you. Your arms can be used as a pillow or you can go out in front. Use any cushions or props as you wish. And try to bring your left hip back, your right hip forward to square off your hips. You may notice more of a stretch in your left glute and the outside of your left thigh here. And inhale, slowly come back up. Move any props out of the way. And come onto your left hip, keeping your right leg long, bringing the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. As you inhale, raise both hands to the sky, and exhale, right forearm on the inside of your right leg. And just allow your left arm to come overhead, palm facing down to the ground. You can keep your neck at neutral, or if you wish, you can look underneath your left armpit. Don't try to push it too far here. Just go to the limitations of your body and just keep breathing. Just allow your breath to move through your body. And if you can, try to use your arm and drive it to the inside of your leg. Just to spin your heart open. Really getting into the side body here. Then inhale, coming back to centre. Pressing our hands back, tucking our right toes, pressing back to down dog. Again, just have a pedal out here. Get some movement back in the leg. We're going to inhale, bend our knees, look forward. As we step either side of our hands for our yogi squat, malasana. And it's okay here if you're on your tiptoes. You don't have to be on your heels. If you are on your tiptoes, you're welcome to place blocks or cushions or anything you need to support you here. And just bring your hands to heart centre. And just have a few breaths here. Try to use your legs to drive your knees away from each other, so you have some engagement in your legs. We're not completely collapsing here. Drawing your shoulder blades together, creating length in your spine. And slowly start to drive your elbows into your knees, creating more of a stretch in your groin. And exhale, just come back to a seated position, bringing the soles of our feet together for Baddha Konasana. Bring them as comfortable as you can, as close as you can to your groin that's comfortable. And you can grab your feet so you're like you're opening up a book. so the outsides of your feet are pressed together in your heels. And bringing your elbows in, having a nice length in your spine here. And as you inhale, just create length in your spine, and exhale, hinge at your hip. Doesn't matter how far forward you come here, as long as you feel a nice stretch in your groin. Keep your shoulders away from your ears if you can. And just keep trying to drive the outsides of your feet and your heels together, really sending your knees away from each other here. And then if it's comfortable, you can press your forearms into the insides of your thighs for more of an opening. Again, you don't need to force here. Just move with your breath. I'm just going to inhale, slowly come back up. And just come to a comfortable seated position. Just bring your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra, your thumbs touching your heart. And softly close down your eyes. And just take a moment just to go inward for one last time. Just to connect with yourself. Raise your hands to your head for kindness in your thoughts towards yourself and others. Hands to your heart for kindness in your actions. And hands to your lips for kindness in your words. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Awesome, my friends. Thank you for practicing with me. Jamie from True Nature.